This is Dave from Epic Resilience. Today I'm going to talk to you about conducting a business impact analysis. So, it's time to begin. Where should you start, I hear you say? Well, the answer is right here. As you enter the world of organisational resilience, quickly realise that there is a mountain of information and academic study surrounding this topic. The difficulty with this is how does that translate to your specific business? So where do you start? If you were to lose your business premises due to fire, would you still be able to trade? What would happen if your IT system failed? Planning for the loss of critical business functions, or CBF, within your business is the answer. CBF is a business activity and function that, if disrupted, would impact the ability of the organisation to achieve its minimum business objectives. So what are your critical business functions and processes? It's time to conduct a business impact analysis, or BIA. A BIA will give you a comprehensive understanding of the various quantitative and qualitative impacts to your business and will help you focus on which critical functions and processes to look at and then distribute your resources according to your company's best interest. It also ensures that you will not omit considerations for some of the critical functions which are not immediately apparent. It is obvious that if the areas of your business which generate revenue are unable to function, then you will lose money. But the question is, by how much? If your service and marketing departments are unable to access their resources, then productivity will diminish. But again, by how much? A key function of the BIA is to identify which areas of the business need to get up and running first, to prioritise them. So, conducting the analysis. Business impact analysis is used within business continuity planning, or BCP, to refer to a systematic process of measuring, analysing and documenting how various business functions are affected by outages, both as individual processes and for the company as a whole. The goal of the BIA is to allow a business to understand how its various revenue gathering and support organisations operate and interact. Businesses can then develop a more accurate picture of which areas will be hit the hardest by disruptions and how failures in one area of the business could cause other parts to fail. Conducting a BIA is a vital process which will allow a business to prioritise investment in preparedness, orchestrate continuity activities and implement contingency measures for the most critical systems in order to reduce the impact of a disruption. The structure of a BIA can be expressed in many formats. We will get to this later, but for now it's crucial to focus on the content. At the very least, the BIA should contain a comprehensive catalogue of business and support functions within the organisation, some description of those functions, lists of critical systems and other resources involved in maintaining them, and a spider web of dependency and support relationships between the surveyed business functions. So how do you get this information? The answer is communication, communication, communication. Establishing high-level tracking, assigning accountability is of paramount importance. Even smaller organisations will have numerous interdependent business processes that will need to be accounted for. This will take careful organisation. There may also be new business functions added during the process requiring consideration. Essentially, the information required to perform the analysis comes from those who know the processes and functions best. Acquiring cooperation from managers of critical business functions is essential to obtaining complete and accurate information. Communication is key to success. By fully communicating the purpose and value of the BIA, you can ensure cooperation. After all, it is their processes that you are ultimately trying to protect. This process is fluid and does not cease once the document has been completed. Keeping the lines of communication going after the data has been gathered is important to make sure that the document reflects changes in business processes and remains relevant. Establishing a mechanism for tracking the processes as they are discovered and created will ensure that nothing slips through the cracks. In order to gather the data, you need to A. Develop a questionnaire, B. Conduct a workshop to instruct business functions and process managers how to complete the BIA, C. Once you have received the BIA questionnaires, you need to conduct follow-up interviews to validate information and fill any information gaps. In part 2 of this article, we will deal with the principles around developing a suitable questionnaire.